Hello, beloveds. I am the Reverend Jan Taddeo. I serve as the minister of the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Gwinnett in Lawrenceville, Georgia. I offer these daily readings for reflection and inspiration as a way to help us stay grounded and connected and centered during this time of physical distancing. May it also help us to feel a little more like we're together during this time apart. All the readings come from the book Perseverance by Margaret J. Wheatley, read with the author's permission. Today's reflection is called Righteous Anger, and it begins with a quote from the Buddhist teacher Dzigar Kongtrul. Anger gives us the illusion of clarity. A certain strength arises when we have an opinion and we know where we stand. The difference between the clarity we believe we have when angry and the clarity that results from actually seeing clearly is that aggression has its own narrow logic, which does not take into account the deeper level of causes and conditions that surround each situation. Anger is not a naturally occurring phenomenon. It's important to remember this in this age when we have an abundance of anger available everywhere. So many people are angry about so many things and at so many people. Anger has become not only tolerated, but expected, perhaps even respected. Some anger seems well deserved. We call it righteous anger. Confronted with injustice, genocide, dehumanization, oppression, the list goes on, we have every right to be angry. And this is true. We should be angry and horrified. Some people are motivated by anger. Their sense of outrage seems to energize them and propels them to join even more causes. But just how far can anger carry us? And where do we end up? Anger is a primary cause of burnout and depression. It doesn't give us energy. It eats away at us and makes us sick. There's no nourishment coming into our bodies, such as is so readily available when we feel peaceful, centered, generous. Anger also clouds our perception. We can see victims, enemies, immoral acts from far off. But what are we missing with our telescopic range? Anger separates us from solutions to the problems that make us angry. We can't see the people we need to involve and the information we need to know if we are to resolve any of these terrible situations. There's no such thing as righteous anger. Anger in any form only makes us blind. Until tomorrow, my beloveds, be well, blessed be.